guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I show you how I created this makeup look, a little blue moment. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoy and keep on watching. So I know I'm looking kind of crazy. I thought I would try a new style where I've already done one of the eyes off camera for you guys. So this is the look that we are going for, and as you can see, I've put some little hydrating eye patches on underneath as well. These ones are from number 7. This is what the packet is, just to kind of hydrate that area. So let's get to it. So I'm going to start by just prepping my eyes. So I'm going to use the Too Faced Born This Way concealer in the shade Natural Beige, and I'm going to take it all the way from my brow I'm going to take it all the way from my brow bone down to my lash line, and then I'm just going to blend it out with my beauty blender and set it with my Too Faced translucent powder. Mom, what are you doing? My mom just texted me asking if I still love her. Mom! So you decided to text me and ask if I still love you instead?
Just now I've looked at my emails and it says Devin G has removed you from Spotify Premium.
I definitely didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I'm going to take my Morphe James Charles palette, and I'm going to take this kind of bright matte blue, and I'm going to pack the colour on to my crease and outer corner. Okay, now I'm going to take my same concealer and I'm going to half cut my crease. So I'm going to use my Morphe M224 brush, which is really nice because it's synthetic and flat, so you get the most precision. And I'm just going to start from my inner corner and gradually go outwards. So now I'm going to take the dark matte blue shade and I'm going to use it just in the outer corner and gradually blend it upwards. So this helps to kind of create that look that we're going for, where the darkest colours are on the outside and the lightest are on the inside. So it's kind of like that ombre sort of effect. Then I'm going to take the first blue that we used and slowly start to go on top of the concealer area. So I'm kind of doing it in a diagonal line, like this kind of shape, because it's going to be more flattering for the eye shape. And I'm just switching between the dark blue and the lighter blue, just so that it all blends in nicely. Now I'm taking this light blue, which is kind of like a shimmer, and I'm taking it as the next colour along. And now I am just covering the inner third of the eye with, it's kind of like a whitish colour with like gold little like pigments in it. It's it kind of blends in sort of nicely, so I'm helping to complete that gradient. And now I'm just gonna apply some lashes. Okay, now I'm gonna just remove these. Not gonna lie, I was so ready to take them off. And I'm just gonna clean up my fallout. Okay, so I've decided I want to add a little bit more of something on the eyes. So I'm taking my Kryolan HD cream liner in the shade Snow, which is basically just like a white pot liner, and do a line across my crease. Okay, now I'm going to take a bit of my moisturizer and I'm just going to place it under my eyes where the face mask was, just so that that area is nicely hydrated. I'm just going to tap that in. Okay, so for foundation, I'm going to do a new combo that I've never really done before, so let's see how this goes. So I'm going to take my Smashbox Studio Skin Full Coverage 24-Hour Foundation in the shade 3.02, and I'm going to mix it with my Bare Minerals Bare Pro Foundation in the shade Sable 21. So I'm going to mix this on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to use like the back of any brush to sort of mix them together. So I love the Smashbox one. I think that it like photographs incredibly. It's just very thick and full, so I wanted to use the Bare Minerals one just to kind of make it a little bit more nice on the skin. So I'm gonna blend it with this brush from It Cosmetics, which is my Love Is a Foundation brush. How did I get blue on my head? Can you see that? Can you see it's blue there? Oh, I did it on my hand where there was blue. So I'm going to take the Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F13. And I love using this to contour my face. So I'm just going to go in the usual areas. I literally feel like whenever I put any kind of contour, which is cream or anything on this Smashbox base, it literally blends out like exactly how I want it. It's actually so mad, like it doesn't like bleed and disperse. It stays so neat exactly where you place it, and I just love that. So now I'm going to take my Morphe concealer in the shade C2.65 and take it down. Oh my god, that was the... Look at that. What did I just do? I'm going to take it down the center of my nose. Take 2. Gonna use this fluffy pencil brush. I've been really liking using pencil brushes to blend out the concealer on my nose. I feel like it's just the perfect shape and like level of fluffiness and everything, like, you know what I mean? Okay, now I'm going to take my Becca under eye corrector in the shade medium to deep, and with the brush that I cannot currently find, I'm going to take this directly under my eyes just to conceal the darkness. This is literally one of my favourite products. I'd say it's probably like in my top 5 beauty products ever. I think it's just unreal. Now that I have it, I literally can't do my makeup without it. It's insane. Now I'm going to take my concealer, the TooFaced one in the shade Warm Beige, and I'm going to take it under my eyes. And then I'm also going to take a bit of the same concealer in the shade Natural Beige, which is just a little bit lighter. Also on my forehead and a little on my chin. And I'm going to blend it out with my beauty blender and then set it with my TooFaced translucent powder. Now I'm just going to diffuse this line so it's not too harsh. And I'm going to use my brush just to distribute the excess powder because we put quite a bit on. I just want to slowly diffuse it out. Just gonna set that area on my forehead as well. And kind of just take it to all the places that we concealed. So I'm also gonna take it down the center of my nose. And my chin, and also up the sides of my nose. And this is basically just gonna sort of clean up the contour so it looks a lot more, you know, what even was that? And I concentrate that part mainly on the bottom half of my nose because that is the part which has a lot less definition. So now for bronzer, I'm gonna take the Tarte Park Avenue Princess bronzer, and I am going to kind of bronze and also slightly contour and define my face. Now I'm going to take my NYX Sweet Cheeks palette, and I'm going to take this coral shade. It's like my go-to shade. I literally love that colour so much. You don't want to go to like pink when you're doing a blue look because it's going to sort of clash. So by going for something a little bit more coral or orangey based, it's not gonna clash too much to the blue eyes. So now we're gonna go and revisit the bottom of the eyes. So I'm going to take the main blue colour that we used from the James Charles palette, and I'm gonna run this on the underneath of my eyes. So as you can see, I've concentrated most of the colour on the outer corners and I've slowly sort of buffed it inwards. So now, just lining my waterline with that white eyeliner that we used in the crease. So I'm just putting it down my eye and going in my waterline. And again, I'm concentrating most of it on the outside and then gradually fading it in. Now for highlighter, I'm going to take my Artist Couture highlighter in the shade Illuminati. So I'm going to spray my brush first with the All Night Setting Spray from Urban Decay. Now I'm going to do the same technique with a smaller brush, just to go for my inner corners and the underneath of my brow bone. Okay. Now, I'm going to take my Anastasia Beverly Hills Powder Contour Kit, and I'm going to take the shade Banana, which as you can tell I have massively hit pan on. And I'm going to go in with my pencil brush, and I'm going to use this to do like a matte highlight down the centre of my nose. I don't like doing a shimmery one because it kind of makes my nose like get greasy throughout the day, and like that's the one area that I get hella oily, and I do not want to make it look more oily than it already is. So I'm just going down the centre. Okay, now it's time for the lips. So if you don't know what I'm going to say to start this off, I don't know where you've been, but I am going to line my lips with the NYX Intimidate lip liner because I literally never use anything else. I'm just gonna sharpen her up. So I'm just gonna line my lips with this. So to fill in my lips, I'm gonna use a mix of Soft Brown by NYX and Toast by Barry M. Toast is a bit too on the like cool toned, so I'm gonna neutralize it a bit with the Soft Brown. And now I'm going to take my Smashbox gloss in Beachy Keen and add this all over. Okay, now because I want to do something like a little bit different, a little bit cool, I'm going to take one of these gems that I have. I'm just going to use some eyelash glue and stick it like here. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Okay, now I'm going to go and do my hair and I will be back. Okay guys, so this is the finished look. I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and if you did, don't forget to let me know down below. Like this video and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay positive, be safe. I love you all, and I will see you all next time. Mwah! Bye guys.